standing on the side of the road.
Fun. Oh my gosh. You're never gonna believe this. There is a guy standing on the side of the road who looks just like you. I'm about to hit him.
So, the Looney Tunes show.
Congratulations, you won!
The animation rags to riches mentality has returned, with the Looney Tunes show becoming more popular than it's ever been. But why? Is it because it's now available on HBO Max, making it more accessible to people? Maybe. Is it due to longtime fans sharing their favorite quotes and gags from the show? Maybe. Is it because of Lola Bunny?
Stonehenge.
Yeah, probably that one. But no matter how it's reached this zenith of attention, I am so glad it did. This show is a ton of fun. I considered making a video reviewing the show as a whole, but plenty of videos like that already exist. So instead, I thought I would take a more focused look at one of my favorite parts of this show. It isn't Lola, it isn't Daffy, it isn't how progressive this show was for having an unambiguously gay couple in 2011, and it definitely isn't those Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons that were so forgettable that even the show itself forgot about them. Nope, it's the Merry Melodies, the part of the show where the Looney Tunes come out and sing a merry melody. Along with the aforementioned Wile E. Coyote shorts, these short songs made the Looney Tunes show feel more like a variety show with multiple unique takes on these classic characters, with these songs being the centerpiece of this variety, covering a wide foray of characters and genres. But not all Merry Melodies are created equally, so in honor of this show's 10th anniversary, I'll be ranking all 30 Merry Melodies from worst to best. Now before we begin, let me give you a brief disclaimer. Opinions exist. You got that? Okay, you're watching the LionDog show, and I'm ranking all the Looney Tunes show Merry Melodies. Starting off with... Chicken Hawk is by far the absolute worst Merry Melody out of the entire lineup. It's kind of a dud. You're telling me that out of all the side characters you could have given a song, Pete Puma, Cecil Turtle, heck, even a main character like Tina, you give one to Henry the Hawk? A character that has only made one major appearance in the show? What a wasted slot! Now, if only there was a way for two of those three characters to get their own song. That would never happen. But hey, maybe the songwriters had something special planned for Henry? Nope! Instead, Henry sings a messy rap with his awful voice that's so bad that not even the Fat Rooster's contributions can save the song. Sure, the background singer being revealed to be the barnyard dog is a cute touch, but it does as much to improve this song as the Twig family scene improves The Good Dinosaur. Overall, it's not that good of a song, but it has some ironic enjoyment, I guess. Not the best start, but hey, it only gets better from here. Tasmanian Meltdown is just kind of forgettable. It might not be as bad as Chicken Hawk, but it just doesn't stay in my mind after I listen to it. It's an okay rock song, but not much else. Mustache is an improvement upon the previous two contenders, but its gross lyrics and imagery give me Zula Patrol flashbacks. No, Zula Patrol wasn't a weird fever dream you had. It was an actual show that exists. This is easily the weakest of the three Yosemite Sam songs. Yeah, Yosemite has 3 songs, and all Tina got was a line or two in Christmas Rules. I can see why she punched him in this music video.
Well, long-eared drifter riding.
Long-eared drifter is a weird one. When it first began, I was intrigued to see what they could do with a Looney Tunes cowboy ballad. Then Bugs starts talking about carbs, and reality starts to set in. This is a healthy eating PSA. Now I'm fine with that, childhood obesity was a hot topic at the time, and the song even feels self-aware of its blatancy. My issue with this song isn't what it is, rather what it isn't. In case you don't know, this is the final Merry Melody of the show, and it's a glorified after-school special. Imagine if Phineas and Ferb's final song was a lesson on how to have a good morning routine. It's just such a letdown. We could have gotten a great send-off to this show, but instead we got carrot nibblers. While this is a fun, educational cowboy romp, it was not a great ride-off into the sunset. Some of you might not know this, but there are actually 2 unused songs stranded on the official soundtrack. So to spice up this ranking a little, I'm including them. So with that all out of the way, Sit Down is fine. The lyrics are kinda stupid, but Pete is kinda stupid, so it works. However, the lyrics' emphasis on butts makes me glad this never got a music video. While the weakest Goofy Gopher song, it's still a decent song and amusing to hear these drama queens whine about a simple disagreement. It's easily the best Michael Bublé song. At least this one has Macintosh. Rob Paulson and Jess Arnell are always a win. This is probably the cutest of the songs with the cheery interactions between Gossamer and the other characters, along with Gossamer's innocent attitude. Though I kinda wish this song was made earlier in the show, as you can clearly tell Gossamer's voice actor was hitting puberty. Still, it's pretty wholesome stuff. I would have ranked it higher if it wasn't for the shot of the music video that reminds me of the Family Guy intro. Also, I have to mention that I found a Japanese dub of this song, and Now we're starting to reach the real earworms. Definitely a decent show tune from Lola's dad of all characters. But seriously, Bugs, get out of that family while you still can. I don't think it's a good sign when your intro is funnier than the actual song. Oh, don't get me wrong, President's Day is a good song, but it just isn't as funny as the writers thought it was. Now sure, stupid Lola jokes work all throughout the show's run, but they work by being quick and to the point. This song's joke feels so drawn out that it feels like Doug Walker wrote this song. Fortunately, the acoustics and Kristen Wiig's vocals keep this as a fun listen. Just like President's Day, this song acts like it's funnier than it really is. While the rhythm is good, Daffy's improvisational lyrics definitely sour it down a bit. Yosemite Sam's songs have never been my favorite, but I will admit this one was a bit better than I originally thought. It has its fair share of amusing lines, and rock music works really well for him. It's pretty alright stuff. Pretty okay breakup song, made even better by Marvin's surprisingly good singing voice. It has a good line or two and is overall the quality I'd expect from the same episode that reintroduced the world to Big Chungus. Yes, Big Chungus was in the Looney Tunes show.
私は思い出にはならないさ。
While this song isn't that much of a banger, its choice in genre as a sea shanty is absolutely inspired. It's Daffy's legacy, so of course his self-absorbed legacy would be in the form of a musical genre used to recite legends, making it a pretty standout song in the lineup. Pretty good for Speedy's first song. I just kinda wish it stuck with the quiet Mexican ballad from the first half of the song, as it would have helped this song stick out from the rest of Speedy's more lively songs. Still, this is probably the second best furry version of Robin Hood ever created. B-Rank starts off with an actually pretty good Yosemite Sam song. The laid-back country genre works for him, and the song contains some pretty hilarious lyrics. Third time's the charm, I guess. You know, for being a song that's supposed to be about Porky's love life, it sure does love to shamelessly plug other Warner Brothers properties. Also, this song does feel like it's making fun of Porky a bit, but I guess the ending sort of nullifies that issue. It's just an overall solid Speedy song. I can't say I was expecting funk from Pepe Le Pew, but hey, that pun was too good to pass up. It also helps that the style of funk complements Pepe's suave demeanor. Some of the lyrics come off as a bit lazy, and the first-person shots make me wonder why they haven't cancelled Pepe sooner, but I can definitely see why Lola fell for him. Maybe Lola just had a cold that day. Hats off to this song for teaching me what chintzy means. Also, hats off to the writers for writing a deceptively upbeat song with some Daffy-appropriate lyrics, because this is almost on par with the Yacht episode in terms of Daffy's cruelty. Easily Speedy's best song, and the added comedy near the end is a great bonus. Overall,
I like it.
pretty catchy song, and I'm glad someone finally made that "you" pun. But seriously, these two, best friends? These two, best friends. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Quick, what is your favorite villain song? Got your answer? Well, you're wrong. It's Season of the Turtle. Yes, this also means Tina never got her own song. No wonder she punched him in Christmas Rules. This is everything I wanted from a Cecil Turtle villain song and more, with his maniacal lyrics and the instrumentals that would be right at home in Bowser's Castle. They even go a step further by including Cecil's backstory. That does a good job at making you sympathize with him, but not enough that it takes away from the satisfaction of him suffering at the end. I'm genuinely disappointed this never got its own music video. So fun fact, while doing the initial rankings for these songs, I'm not even sure if I heard it at all, as I skipped a few of the Merry Melodies after
I like it crispy or glazed. It puts me in a day.
that. But for a supposedly forgettable song, it's great. And that's coming from someone who doesn't care for country music. The lyrics are creative and the Fat Rooster's nonchalant attitude really elevates the coolness of this song. What a perfect redemption for the Fat Rooster after
On my birthday, I eat chicken cake.
that. Out of the weak batch of Season 2 songs, Parade Float is easily one of the best. It's perfect road trip music and home to one of Daffy's best lines in the entire show. I also love the contrast between the prideful music and the pathetic lyrics. It's a great fit for Daffy. The Wizard is easily the most ambitious Merry Melody out of the entire lineup. A fact that's demonstrated by its title card alone. Not only is it incredibly animated, but it comes together with the powerful rock music to create some great visual gags. The only thing that's keeping me from scoring it higher is that it kind of overstays its welcome, especially with it being the longest song of them all. Perhaps if they cut out the interlude, I would have ranked it higher, but as it is, it's still a great experience.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for!
If I had to describe this song in one word, it would be absurd. Elmer's seductive tone, the way he describes cheese melting on the bread as playing a little game, amongst other strange lines that make this such a curio and a great introduction to how wild these songs can get. And they said Sky's dead. While not entirely original, this song stands out from its already good source material with its energetic pace and especially that trumpet. This one is a pure bop. Speaking of bops, Be Polite is such an infectiously catchy song that I can't in any way be mad at it. It creates such a fun atmosphere with Macintosh being downright sane and Marvin's interlude. This song is just a pure delight from start to finish. Well, except for Granny's Feet, I could have gone without that. You'd think since I put this song so high that I would have a lot to say about it? Not really. It's just a great techno song with Marvin, with a nice retro feel, and does that very well. You know, sometimes you don't need a complex reason for why you like something. You can just like a song because, well, you like it. Wow, this isn't as hard as I thought it'd be. I thought ranking 30 songs would be a challenge, but it's been flowing pretty well. So, what are my last 2 songs? Oh, this is gonna be hard. For these last 2, let's go in chronological order. I briefly mentioned earlier how I skipped a couple of the songs after being disappointed by some of the earlier duds, but We Are in Love easily restored my faith in them. It takes a simple love song and electrifies it with that zany Lola flair we all know and love. Made even better when the song flips over to how Bugs deals with Lola and how she always gets the better of him. The way these two play off one another takes this song to new heights, and makes it not only a fantastic song, but a hilarious song as well. Man, where do I even begin with this one? Christmas Rules perfectly encapsulates the joy, the peace, and the chaos of the holiday season through the eyes of pretty much the entire main cast and then some. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate of the Looney Tunes show. My only real issue is when they rhyme day with day twice in a row, but that nitpick is drowned out by everything this song has to offer. Tina punching Cecil Turtle, Lola throwing her presents into the fire, Pepe getting Penelope's consent, the Christmas wraith, and Daffy buying Tina her own parade float. This song is an unsung Christmas classic, and I'm eagerly waiting for it to be Black Friday so I can legally listen to it again. So, which one is the best? We Are in Love. As much as I gushed about Christmas Rules, We Are in Love had both great music and great comedy, while CR really only had great music and a little bit of great comedy. Also, it's up to debate whether Christmas Rules is even a Merry Melody since it doesn't have a title card and was omitted from the official soundtrack. So I'm putting it at number 2 to keep the Merry Melody intellectuals from complaining.
That was our first love song.
Well, that was a ton of fun, but let's move over to you. What are some of your favorite Merry Melodies? Did I trash on a song you enjoyed? Or did I overpraise one you hated? Let me know in the comments section below. You've been watching the LionDog Show. Have a great day, and don't push people down the stairs.
Let's not forget President Pacino.
I know it was you.